this is the first screen you come onto when you spawn into a server. You can choose male or female. These are the only choices you currently have, and you can also change their skin colour, so it can be really brown, really black. I'm just going to go with that for there. Hair colour, you can change the colour of the hair, but you can't actually change the hairstyle, which is rather annoying. I'm just going to go with the blonde. Well, just go with that for now. Eye colour, so you can't really see the eyes anyway, but you can change the colour. But like I said, you can't really see them. You can zoom in a little bit, although it doesn't really work too well. It's a bit clunky. If you scroll with the mouse, you can't really see the eyes. Head size is the same. You can change all of this. You can make yourself look quite ridiculous, to be honest. You can just put everything like all the way up, and as you can see, we've got very big face for there. I think I'll just leave it like that. I think that will do. You can play around with these yourself. It's all just sliders, very basic stuff. I imagine that in the future this stuff will be patched and there will be a couple more options on here. You can choose your spawn region, so southern, northern, western and eastern. I'm going to go with eastern, and my survivor name is Bob. You can change that to be whatever you want to. I'm just going to keep it as Bob for now. So we're going to create new survivor and we're going to spawn in onto the server. So you get a big screen like this, and all of a sudden you spawn in. So this is how it starts off. You get the same animation each time. This is what it looks like. Very neat stuff indeed. So, first thing you do when you spawn in is resource stuff. So if you go over something like a tree, click E, you can select things. So you get hazelberries, fibre, and if you keep clicking E over something, you'll do it and you collect things. That's what I would do to begin with. I just go over anything that's nearby, brushes, trees. Just go over things, get E, just get as many stuff as you can get. Stones are useful. You want to get stones. And if you look in the bottom right hand corner, you can see different meters. So you've got a health meter, a water meter, a weight meter, a food meter. There's all sorts of different things which you can get. Also, you want to go to a tree to begin with and left click to punch this tree. I'm actually going to change the options on here to make the music and the master volume down slightly. It is a bit blaring in my ears, so save that. That's much better. So we're just going to do that. Keep punching it. If you do punch with your fist, you do take some damage. If you look when I punch now, I do take some damage in the bottom right hand corner. But I'm doing this because we'll be able to craft a weapon in a few moments. Keep doing it. Tree falls down. We've got quite a lot of stuff. Now to bring up your inventory, you click on I. You bring I up, and this shows you all the stuff that we've got. So we've actually got a hunter hat skin. We can't actually do that until we get the hat. We've got thatch, we've got fibre, stone, wood, quite a few different things. But we're level 1 right now, which means we can't do anything until we get our experience up to level 2. If I click on view engrams, these are all unlockable things. You can probably tell what some of the things are. Like that's a slingshot over there, but you need to be a level 5 before you can get a slingshot. So it's quite a detailed crafting system. You've got things all the way up to level 60. You've got turrets and machine guns and all sorts of things. Now, it's quite rewarding to get some of this stuff because you would be a high level and you would have survived on the server or been on the same server for a very, very long time. So it's interesting. You know, it's quite a good reward system to have that there. The basic stuff are hatchets and clothes and stuff, which we're going to go for in this video. So come out of that for now. We're going to escape out of this and we're going to go and try and get some more resources. We're just going to walk around these trees, use E to collect things. So whenever you go by a stone, like by here, click E and it picks it up, just like that. All you have to do to get stones. Stones are very useful early on, to get as many of them as you can. Now, what I'm going to do, because I've just spawned in, I know that in this spawn location, it's probably unlikely that many enemies will be around here. Especially seeing as it's a pretty, well, it's not, there's only one other person on this server apparently, so I know that the chance of seeing somebody are very slim. I know I can stay here, and plus the spawn locations don't tend to have that many hostile dinosaurs. There tend to be some dodos and stuff, which we'll look for in a bit. We're going to go for some plants, get some more fibre. We're going to punch this tree, get a few more stuff out of this tree. Some more thatch, some more wood. Just get as many resources as you can to begin with. Just keep going along. Keep doing this until it breaks. There we go, it's broken. Got plenty of thatch. If I click I now and bring it up, we've got 17 thatch, 26 fibre. We've got 16 stone and 4 wood. Now that's going to be useful because there are things, of course, which you can craft. Our experience is nearly up to 5, so in a few moments time we're going to be at level 2, which means we can craft things. We can actually craft the pickaxe straight away. We've got the resources. If you hover over it like I have, we need 1 stone, 1 wood and 10 thatch. We currently have 16, 4 and 17. So you click on it, you can then click on craft item. It consumes the items that you have. It loads up and we currently have that. So all you then have to do is go into inventory, which is I. Click and drag the pickaxe to one of your hotbars. I've put it on the 1, so now I don't have to punch this anymore to take damage like I have right now. I can just click 1 to get the pickaxe, and I can use this to get wood and thatch, and it's much more efficient at getting things, as you can see. Now, as you can see, it says level up is available, access inventory to apply it. So if you click on I, it brings the leveling up system. Now what you have here, you have health, stamina, oxygen, food, water, weight, melee damage, movement speed, fortitude, crafting speed, and torpor. These are all things you can level up. So I'm going to go with health. And now we've actually got engram points to spend. So we're going to go for a campfire. We're going to learn the engram for that. We've got 5 more available. So we're going to go for the clothes pants. And we're going to do that. So we have 2 available to spend. We can't spend them because the least you need to craft anything from here is 3 engram points. So we're just going to close out of that. And as you can see, my health has gone to 110 now, so I actually have a bit more health, which is good. We are level 2. We have a stone pickaxe, like you've seen, which we're going to be using. But now, if you click onto V, it gives you more options. There's the campfire, and there's the cloth pants that we've just seen. So I need 50 fibre for the pants, and I need a bit more flint and stone for the campfire. So these are the things I'm going to go for. So I'm just going to go get some fibre, get some wood, get some thatch, get as much of this stuff as I can possibly get with my pickaxe. So just go around the immediate area, get as much as I can. Now the one thing I should say as well, if I go to I, if you look at our weight is currently 16.7. You want to keep that as low as you can. The heavier you get it, if you get it to about 75 or 80, you can't run. You become very slow, and if you get a T-Rex or a Velociraptor chasing you, it can be quite uncomfortable, so you don't want to be doing that. So the other thing as well, which I don't like, and I am hoping that they will change this in a future patch, is I can't actually click E over this rock right now. You have to be on your fists, so you have to put the weapon away and then go over the rock or the stone to actually collect them, which is rather annoying in my opinion. But these are just some little bugs and things we don't like with the game at the moment. I'm pretty sure that will be changed in the future. To get fibre for your clothes, it's a good idea to go into the brushes here, into the tree line. You can get some hazelberries and all kinds of varieties of berries, which are good if you want to try and tame a herbivore, like a Triceratops or a Stegosaurus. If you want to go for a carnivore, like a Velociraptor or a T-Rex or something like that, then you're going to want meat and plenty of meat. Now these berries, I'm getting these on purpose because what I'm going to try and do is try and capture a dodo, because I think that would be a good idea. As you can see, there's a couple of parasaurs over there as well. I'm going to ignore them for now. I'm just going to go and get as many berries as you can. There we go, get loads of berries, some fibre as well. More fibre is good. And as you can see, in this kind of beachhead area, it's pretty calm. There's not many enemies about. You've got herbivores, but they won't attack you unless you attack them, which is good. Which means you can go about your business, leveling up and not really worrying too much. So I'm just going to get the axe out again. The pickaxe, get more thatch, get more wood until this tree collapses. Let's go into inventory again. Actually go into the other page here on the V button. So we need a bit more fibre and we need a flint. So a flint, you want to be using your pickaxe on stone. Now as it happens, there is stone up by here, so we're going to go up to the stone. We're just going to hack it a few times and we've got some flint. So I can now I can actually craft this. So if I go on to V, it will say campfire. So you click on it, you craft it, wait for the bar to fill up all the way. I actually now have a campfire which I can use. I'm not going to actually, well, I could actually go into inventory, and it's actually there in my inventory. Just going to pop it into O for now. Don't need to use it yet, but it's there to be used once I need to. So I can actually cook food, and that would help me survive. To get food, it's a good idea to attack dodos to begin with. They don't really... they can't really kill... Well, I suppose they could kill you if your health is low, but they don't really give you much damage when they attack you, and they are quite simple to kill. You can kill them in a few blows. So I would definitely recommend killing or looking for dodos when you first spawn in. If I do come across a dodo on the beach, I will show you what I mean. I'm just going to run around for now. A couple of the buttons I should tell you as well. So if you press Z, you'll defecate. That basically means that you're going to have a shit. Where's my shit gone? I think it's rolled out the way somewhere. It's there. You can see it if I hover over it. It's actually gone under the ground, but there is some shit. But if I pick it up, added human feces. I've got human feces. Oh, look at that! It's a parasol, lovely parasol there. Just gonna walk past the parasol and ignore him for now. Go about our business. Get some more fibre. I want to try and get some fibre so I can show you the next segment of this basic tutorial. So this is just a basic tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you a few more things now, just to get yourselves going in ARK Survival Evolved. Some of the things I've found with the game so far. Best thing to do is run around and collect fibre, so click E as you walk. Rather than stopping and allowing an enemy to attack you, run around clicking E is the best way to get things quickly. As you can see, I'm picking up stones and stuff that I can't even see just by doing this. Run around, spam the E button. Definitely a good thing to do when you first start off. Go into the bushes and the tree line. Get lots of berries, lots of tinterberries, lots of fibre. And if we check our stuff out again now, we actually got enough fibre now for this. So I'm going to click, going to craft, and we're going to get some trousers, some cloth pants. There we go. So again, to go into inventory, click and drag the cloth pants to the legs, and there we go. We've actually got that now, and that actually gives us a bit more weight to you, but it gives you 10 armor, 25 max durability, and a bit more for your hypothermic insulation. So it will actually keep you a bit warmer, and it means that you won't suffer from hypothermia. That says spoiled. Your food does get spoiled after a certain amount of time. If I bring up my inventory, see, as you can see, it spoils in 14:13, so they actually spoil in a certain amount of seconds. I don't think you can eat these. Let's go and try this out. Well, you can eat berries actually, so it is actually worth eating them if you are a bit hungry. So there's plenty of food to get around. You probably shouldn't die of hunger in this game. There's lots of food about. I always go for meat. I always eat the meat, but it's good to know that some berries can be eaten as well. Just going to get loads and loads of fibre. So I think the best thing we can do now is actually go hunting for some meat. We've got a pickaxe. We've got trousers. So I'm going to look for a dodo. So let's go around the beach around here. There's probably one nearby. A dodo is probably a good enemy to go for to begin with, because they're relatively weak and they shouldn't be too bad to, they'll keep my belly going. That's the main thing. The other thing I should say as well, if you are thinking of getting this game, I would definitely check other people that are playing it first. I wouldn't rush in and buy it. I bought it on day one because I was excited for this game, and it's been great so far. There have been some bugs, and unless you want to support a game like this, then you need to think about it really. I paid £19. It's a silly price. It was like £19 something on Steam in the UK, reduced from £22, which I don't know what's that's in dollars. Is that $25, something like that? But it's an early access title, and like most survival early access titles, you are taking a risk, and it's not that well optimized so far. So you are going to want to have a pretty decent PC. Oh shit! There's Triceratops. You're not going to anger the Triceratops. Going to get loads of stones again. Just go on the beachhead, get loads and loads of stones, and we've actually gone up a level now. So again, click the I button for your inventory, and you can have more stuff. I'm going to go for melee damage, so that's going to go up. And again, we got more engram points, so we can go for a cloth shirt this time and learn that. We have 7 points available. I'm going to go for the booties as well, and I'm also going to go for the gloves. So I'm going to get lots of clothing to begin with. It's up to you what order you do things, and you don't have to copy me. I'm just doing the basic stuff, which I think is useful. But we are going to need lots of fibre, because if I bring up the V to bring up this menu, you'll see that a lot of this stuff, I can actually get lots of this stuff now. So I'm going to go for the shirt and craft that to give me a bit more armor again, make things a bit more better for my insulation. So I've actually crafted that. So click on I, put the shirt on the torso, and there we go, got a shirt and cloth pants. But if I go back onto V, you'll see that the boots do need 25 fibre and 6 hide, and the cloth gloves need 20 fibre and 4 hide. Now to get hide, you need to kill animals, so this means you're going to have to go on the hunt. So we are going to go looking now for some people to kill. Well, some people, not people, dinosaurs. Oh, and as you can see, I'm recording. I should probably say I'm recording with Fraps, and my PC specifications are on my About page. But I do have a i7 4790K processor and a GTX 770 2GB graphics card. So that gives you an idea of what I'm running with 16GB of RAM. And I'm getting 28 frames per second as I record this right now. As I look down, it goes up to 30. As I look up, it goes to 30 again. So it's just going up and down between 27 and 30. Obviously, the more people on the server and the more dinosaurs and stuff on screen, then the less it would be, I imagine. But you just gotta try out these things. I mean, I can run the game. That's the other thing I should say as well. I'm running the game on medium settings because that's what's advised. A Titan for ultra. I think it's a 970 for high, a 770 for medium, and then a 660 I think they've got for low. So that's the kind of specification they give you on their menu, just to give you an idea. And we haven't come across any dodos yet, which is a bit of a shame. I'm just going to go exploring. You can see lots of Triceratops over in the distance. If you press K, you can actually see a character. You can actually walk around like this as well, so you can walk in K if you want to, in the third person. Although with that being said, it's not the best. You can only really go forwards and backwards. You can't turn. There's no turn button, so you have to walk like this. And the minute you try to punch or something, it goes back to third person. So you have to play in first person, but you can look in third. You can also prone. So if you press Z, not Z, sorry, Z's to take a shit. Not ready to defecate yet. X is to prone, and then C is to crouch. As you see, prone, and then crouch. Just give you an idea of what the controls are. J is to call, so you just whistle if you've got a pet dinosaur. And I think that's pretty much it for the controls there. It's just going to come out of that. And I think there's some stuff along the beachhead here that we can look for. Let's go and get a few more stones. Stones are useful for weaponry. If you notice in my hotbar, number 1 is my pickaxe, and there's a green and red bar. The green is the durability. Once that goes all the way to red, you can't actually use it anymore, which means you have to craft another one. My advice would be to craft 2 or 3 of them, because you will go through them quite quickly when you're trying to build things. Just going to get some more stone. Just going to get my pickaxe out again. Get a bit more flints. We are going to get a campfire soon, because we will have to eat before long. Just get as many of these as we can. They've got 8 flint. That'll probably do for now. And the stones are just randomly falling all over the place. They can't hurt you, so don't worry about that. I was a bit worried at first when I first came across that. But all is good. We need to get some meat. We need to get some hide. And like I said, dodos are probably the best thing to go for, if you can. Lots of stones. If you're looking for stones, always look on the beaches. There's loads of them on the beaches all the time. And of course, it might be... I could try and go for the Triceratops, but I'm a level 2 or level 3. That Triceratops is level 5, so it's a higher level than me. So it's probably best not to. So the game does have... It's an open world kind of sandbox survival game, which does have RPG elements. So that's what I like about it. It's got a nice kind of hybrid, which you don't often see in these games. You know, games like H1Z1 and DayZ don't really have the same leveling system. Well, to be honest, they don't have a leveling system at all. This is really good. This is something which adds something new to this kind of franchise. Because this franchise, this kind of survival thing is very interesting to see. You know, lots of games, lots of games have been released in this franchise, and quite often they're the same type of game. So it's nice to see something a bit different. I'm going to bring up my inventory with I've actually got 90 thatch, 14 wood, and 75 stone. My weight is 65, so I am going to have to get rid of some of this stuff soon. Now I can build a torch. Definitely want to get a torch. I'm going to put that in my hotbar as well, because once it's dark on the server, I won't be able to see anything. So I'm just going to drag that onto 9. So I've got my campfire and I've got my torch, if I so need it. Now I can see something over there. It looks like it's a crab. There's certainly 2 things fighting each other. I think it's a T-Rex over there in the distance. I don't know. I can't really see. Apparently we're hot, need to cool down. You get these statuses all the time. Now I think that dinosaur just killed that crab for me, so I'm going to go over there nervously, and he has killed it for me. If you go over it, it tells you the status, so it will decompose in 1 minute 40. It's level 3. It's a giant crab. So I'm just going to add the raw meat. Just bash it a few times, it disappears. You get the meat from it. Now I'm going to put my campfire here. So to get a campfire, like I showed you earlier, it's on my hotbar on 0. So click 0, bring it up. I'm going to put the campfire wherever I want to. I think this is a good place. So I'm just going to go there. Owner Bob, 1 campfire. Now if you hold E and then go to access inventory, it brings it up. So it says here must contain a fuel such as wood or thatch. We have 13 wood and we have where's my thatch? We have 90 thatch. I'm just going to put the 13 wood on there for now, and then I have raw meat, so I'm going to put the raw meat on there. And what's this? Flexible material makes up. Don't need this shit in, but we just need wood and meat or thatch. That will do for now. All you got to do is click E to light it, and we have our campfire. So you got to wait a few moments for it to make the meat. Once it makes the meat, then it'll be good. This is good if you want to try and capture carnivores. Build a campfire nearby, kill a carnivore, get as much meat as you can from it. If I go onto it now, actually hold E again, go onto access inventory, and as you can see it's got cooked meat, so I can put cooked meat on 8. I got 5 more to cook and I got 12 wood left, so I'm just going to leave that there for now. I'm just going to go and get a few more resources while that's going on. We actually got a dinosaur over here. This is a Dilo, I think it's short for Dilophosaurus. Very dangerous dinosaur. They will spit at you, so you want to just try and get around the back of it and hit it. And there we go. If it hits you with that smog stuff, it will bloody hurt you. So be careful when you fight these. I'm losing health as you speak. I might actually die. I am fighting this bit early on. Can't see it properly. And there we go, I died. So that just shows you how unforgiving the game can be early on. You can die very easily. This shows you a little bit of the map that I discovered here. So I'm going to respawn in a random location. I'm going to show you guys again how unforgiving the game can be. Now the good thing is, with your respawning, you actually keep your level. So if I click onto I, for example, we're still a level 3. We still got the 110 health that I put and the melee damage of 105. Your character stays exactly the same. However, you only have these 3 things that you start off with. We no longer have any of this stuff, but we've learnt the skills, which means all we got to do is just get the right resources. But again, we have no resources to begin with, so you're starting off in a random location. I don't know which coast I'm at. All I know is there's a parasaur right there. So again, I'm going to have to go and get lots of wood. Punch, get wood and fibre, and, well, not fibre but thatch. And of course I'm taking damage now because I don't have that pickaxe anymore. I'm going to take damage. Just do this to a few of them. Get lots of thatch. Just do a couple of trees to begin with. There we go. And then I'm going to go off and I'm going to look for some stones now. So these are all shells. I keep thinking these are stones. They're actually shells. You can't pick them up. You can't do anything with them. These are stones over here, though. The big kind of boulder looking things. Just get a few of these. Just going to grab a lot of them. That should probably be enough. Just going to make sure I got a good few of them. That will be perfect. Okay, so if I go on to my V button again now, you can see I can craft this. So craft it. So I got my pickaxe again. Pretty easy stuff. Get the pickaxe. I would definitely recommend getting the pickaxe first. Just makes things so much easier. You want to get as much fibre as you can as well. So try and get lots of fibre. Got 6 out of that one. You can of course hover over it and just keep clicking E until it goes. Or you can do what I do, run through it with E and just get wherever you can. Totally up to you how you decide to play it. Get more stone. Want to get fibre to get better clothing again. Tinterberries. Get loads of tinterberries and fibre. Get some stone. Fibre is important, I think, for your clothing. So I definitely recommend doing what I'm doing. Get the pickaxe. Get your clothing. Get your campfire. And then you're pretty much sorted. Once you've got that, you can do pretty much whatever you want to. I'd also recommend trying to stay on the same server for a few hours to level up and just experience the game. Learn wherever you can with the game. Get as much as you possibly can. You'll learn more the more you play it, and just definitely try and level up. The higher you go, the more you can get. The more you can get, the better you'll be. The more you play, the better you'll be. You know what I mean, guys. It's pretty self-explanatory. So we're just gonna get some more thatch out of this and some wood as we go through it. Go on to V. So I can't get the gloves yet. Needs Need some hides for those. And how far am I off these? I need another 20 odd for the shirts. It's a bit of a shame. Let's just put the axe away. Just go through, get some stuff, more fibre. Let's run over here. Left shift is to run, WASD is to move as well, in case you didn't know. Get some more stones. Pity I can't find a dodo. I'd really be glad if I could find a dodo right now. I can give you guys a full kind of thing then of how important dodos are early on, because they're probably your best source of food for meat. I certainly think they are early on. So you're just going to go through. Get as much of this crap as you possibly can. Get lots of berries as well. Just get all of this. 5 fibre, 6 fibre. Okay, let's see, where are we now? We can get the shirt, so let's craft the shirt. Here we go, cloth shirt. Wait for it to go. And we've got a level because of that as well. So what we're going to do is get the cloth shirt, put it on my torso. Just going over the same thing again, really. And then, of course, I can put my melee damage up. And I got more experience points. I got 9. So I'm going to go for... I think I'm going to go for... Ooh, I'm going to go for the wooden sign, I think. Quite funny to have the wooden sign. I'm going to go for the hat as well. So I got all the early clothes items available. And I'm going to go for the stone hatchet as well. So they are the basic kind of things you want to go for. The sign, you don't really need the sign, but I wanted to go for it because it's quite funny. I can't actually do anything with it yet, though, I don't think. No, I need 4... Oh, I need 4 fibre. I can probably do it. I can probably show you the sign, how to use the sign in this game as well, in this tutorial. Just get a bit more fibre and I'll show you. Oh, there we go, 6 fibre straight away. Okay, so go onto the wooden sign, click it, craft it. Wood, thatch and fibre to make it. So if you've got like a camp or a base or something, you could probably use it that way. And then we're going to go into I. Drag it into your hotbar, put it into 7 this time. Bring it up, and there you go. You place it where you want to, which I've done. And then you can set wherever you want. So this is a tutorial by Dragonheart. Smiley face. Except this is a tutorial by Dragonheart. So you can do stuff like that. You can change it as well. You can set time E, set the text. So hello, just something wherever you want to. You can put whatever you want to on the sign. So if you've got a base bay, you could say this is Dragonheart's home or something along those lines. And I think that's pretty much it. A few more things I would recommend. On the bottom right, you can see the water droplets starting to go down. If you go into water, it starts to rise up. It goes up all the way, actually. So it's a very easy way to keep that meter going as well. Just go into water, get as much water as you can. And that's the general kind of basics to the game. Just try your best. If you're stuck, don't worry. These games do have quite a long learning curve. I would definitely just recommend keeping at it, having fun, and you'll definitely, if you're into these kind of games, you'll definitely enjoy it. But anyway, guys, I've been Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye.